So today we're going to get Andy out and we're going to get to take a look at all the special features that have been given to him and get to look at a couple other and make a couple comments and welcome him back home. All right. So first, what we're going to start off with is you've got a couple things out here you can probably see. This is Andy's original case over here. I was able to learn some pretty amazing stuff while he was being worked on by Austin Phillips at Phillips Puppets. Um, I had believed that Andy was created during the late 70s by Craig Lovick. This was actually incorrect information. Andy is a Chuck Jackson figure. Austin was able to find the Chuck Jackson logo with inside of his head, also with the Mayor's Studios. So this was during a time where Chuck Jackson was learning under Lovick at Mayor Studios, but this is one of Chuck Jackson's molds, which was kind of a debate at the convention this past year, whether he was a Chuck or whether he was a Lovick. I had several people say, "Oh no, definitely a Lovick." There was one, Jeff Golds. He called it out immediately. Said, "Oh, it's a Chuck Jackson," and nobody believed him, but he was right. So we're going to go ahead and get Andy out of his temporary home that we've currently got him in, fitting his new and improved body. So I'm going to go ahead and get him out for you now. Andy, yeah, what's up? We're talking about you today. Lee? Talking about Lee? It's a shocker. Anyway, Andy, we want to talk about all the wonderful things that your body can do. No way. Yes way. And where you came from. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All over the world. That's true. We actually learned a couple other things that we want to talk about today. So I already mentioned who the maker of your skull was. Who gave me my brains? Yes, the one who gave you your brains. Huh. Not a very smart guy. A very smart man, and in fact, a wonderful craftsman actually. But we mentioned it was Chuck Jackson. Oh yeah, I remember him. I think. You think? I think. Okay. Well, we were also talking. Austin Phillips has built you a brand new body. Now I'm not sure if everything's going to pick up here on the camera, but I will show you to the best of my abilities everything that he can do. Show him, sport. All right. So Austin has engineered, for what I understand, this might have been his first attempt at doing a full body workup. Are you serious? Yeah. That's what I understand. Now, I could be wrong. He's probably done all kinds of stuff, but a full body like this, I think this was his first project. So Austin has engineered this instead of being with controls and metal controls. And we'll take a moment and I'll show you the whole body inside and out. But what we have here is we have a pull string that's actually connected to the side of his body so that I can still hold and control the head stick and still pull with the string. So I can come either behind and I can grab his body and I can bring that thing way up there, bring it way up there, get a pivot point down here, and he can wave, wave, and wave. If I really pull really hard and I get it way up there, I don't think it can bend that. Hurt. Okay. And then he's got another string that he's got set up. This one allows him to do a little nudge, and what's kind of natural with it, like if you kind of do this, you're like, hey, hey, hey. He kind of does the same thing because it's attached. That's right, because it's attached. So once again, another string that's on the other side, and he can be, he can kind of try and get my attention going, hey, hey, big boy. Oh, I slipped. Hey, hey, big boy. What, Andy? I'm trying to get your attention. So, also, the last thing I want to install was kickers. Look how high I am. Yeah, yeah. Don't get used to it. I like it. We've got kickers. Woo! Do it again. Yeah. So these are on brass, basically kind of pivots. They're just brass bars that are connected. That way he can kind of do a little kicking action. He can do them independently if he wants to. So he can do one. He can cross them over just like that. He can kick this other one independently. And if I'm lucky, depending on his sitting position, I can actually cross the other one. But when I have him elevated like this one doesn't have angles. But sometimes on a stand, he can do it just well. But just like that, exactly how I wanted it. Exactly. 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 Just right. Just right. Please stop copying me. Please stop copying me. Please stop talking to me. Please stop talking to you. You slip. Anyway, all right. So that has been Andy's modified body, but it has presented an unusual situation. And what is that? That you're too big now. Look at the join your clump. Hey. Watch it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get your hand back out so you can lay right here. But you see this arm has got a brass rod in it. This does not bend like a normal. It's stuck permanently in this position right here. This one kind of bends and it can be folded. It's just got the bracing here. But I require a larger case. And his case right here does not work for that. And it's one of my favorite cases of all time. Buddy, yeah, we're going to sit you back down for a bit. Oh, shucks. We'll bring you right back out. Oh, goody. With no clothes. All right, and we're back. We've got everything set up for you guys. I want to show everything kind of exposed. There's a couple of things I couldn't show on camera before, but I'll be able to show them now. Let me go ahead and show you this part real quick. So here's Andy's head on the head stick. Now, there's two things that happened with Andy's head while being worked on. I think Austin went inside his head, gave him a little tune-up. Everything kind of seems clear, but he gave him a brand new wig. This is a high quality wig. The one he had on before was one of his originals. I don't think it was his original because he was actually bought. I actually found out he was bought during the 80s at one of the Vent Haven conventions by my dear friend. His mother went and bought him at the convention, and it was actually originally a female character, which I guess it came, and that's when she bought this case with it as well. From what I understand, is that it came with this head. It was a Tim Selberg body that might have been purchased later. We've got maybe some receipts of that from the 90s, maybe from the 80s. I'm not sure. The history on him's a little strange, but mm, oh, Andy, hey, what's going on? I feel lighter. Andy, uh, um, I don't know how to say this, but don't look down. Huh? Don't look. Oh, what you doing to my body? What's going on? We're trying to do the video here. What do you mean? What you're trying to do here? Look at me. I'm naked. No, you're not naked. You're just bodiless. I'm a floating head. Yes, you're a floating head. And you got me exposed. Yes, I have you exposed. What are you doing? We're trying to do a video. Oh, okay. Content. Anyway, but another thing that Austin did, Andy was experiencing some cracks along his neck. Show him the good side. Anyway, uh, oh yeah, there it is. He had cracks coming along the side here, and so Austin, you can't even tell there's a complete new paint job that's done around here. That's how seamless Austin's work is. It looks original with all the original paint here. So he's looking good. Oh yeah, looking real good and slender. Anyway, so we're gonna put him back down. Here's Austin's custom made 3T size body with all of the additional features. So here it is from the front facing view. You've got the legs exposed. Let's see if you can see these. So you have essentially a door hinge right here with a brass rod that comes down. See if you can see this brass rod that comes down, bends over underneath. These are bolted to the hinge. It goes all the way down to this light piece of wood surrounded by foam for protection. And here's just normal foot at the end. This allows for a lightweight action. I'm just essentially, I have my hands in here. It does take me away from the headstock, but that's okay. That you just kind of use these as like a gag, as a distractional kind of gag. But it creates life into the character, and that's what I wanted. So to show the other controls, we're going to spin them around. Okay. Now, here, this string, you can see it goes down and over around. That technically, theoretically, if you had enough leverage, you could technically pull it. It does not want to work quite like I want it to. So it's, I don't really use it on that side anyway. So anyway, so we've got this. And so as you can see, there's a spring that kind of holds it in place. And you've got this. When when there's no clothes, when there's no clothes that are resistant to it, I mean, that thing flies up. But you essentially, you have your hand on the headstock, and all you do is just take a couple fingers, and just with a little bit of tug, you get that, just this. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. This is, I'm sorry. Here's the other string, the one inner part right here. This is the one that does this. So you get the little shoulder shrug right there, and then of course I showed you then the knees kicking, and of course if you just lift, turn, pull over, then you get the knee over. So we have that custom body. Now, to solve my issue I knew I was going to have with a brand new custom body, um, with my original case, I wanted to make sure that I had a backup. So I made sure to get one of Austin's Fritz bodies. It's a standard Fritz body, nothing fancy. It's literally just dangling legs, dangling arms, dowel rod entry for little hand motions. So I was like, you know what, this will work. So add it to the bill, Austin. Hey, Andy, you're back in a body. I'm not a floating head anymore. No, you're not. I'm so glad of that. Well, me too. See, am I in the new fancy body? No, you're not. We just got back from church where you performed for our New Year's Eve service. And we'll have that posted here on the channel here very shortly. I'll look out for it in the next couple of days. But Andy, was there something else you were trying to tell me before we started the camera? There was, there was. I want to show everybody the photos that me and Austin took while I was being worked on. Really? You took photos with Austin? I sure did. And boy, oh boy, did we have a time. What do you mean by that? Well, we went through prototype A, prototype B. Okay, but there are some really cool pictures. All right, well, we'll go ahead and take a time now and go through a little slideshow with some commentary on some of the information that Austin shared, and we will see how your journey came to be, welcoming you back here at our home.
Okay, so what we have here was my very first image I received from Austin, seeing his face. This was the first run of the body that we reviewed together. As you'll see here in this picture, we have totally different controls than what you've just seen. These were an example of old Mayer Studios kicker and leg crosser, but they weren't quite fitting what I was looking for. So I followed up with Austin and sent him these photos of an original mid 70s Lovick figure who had the same controls of the this is shoulder, handshaker, and leg kickers and crossers. Here also, since back on round two, here's the Fritz body. In addition, here is the new and improved body with the handshaker and the shoulder shrug and legs to go. First photo of the inside. I'm very well pleased with how this turns out. Austin then sends me a picture of it completed with the foam and the repainted hands. And so now we're going to get a chance to look at a bonus clip. This bonus clip is going to be of my live reaction of the unboxing of Andy. And so it's a really special moment that we were able to capture at the Dummy Lab, which is the office and space of my dear friend who works and is collecting dummies. I'll have a link to his channel. Please check him out. He's got some wonderful clips of some unboxings, and I was fortunate enough to be a part of one of these unboxing videos. Take a look.
Welcome back to another episode at the Dummy Lab. No, this is not Papa B, and no, I did not take a time machine and get younger, taller, and more handsome. But we are here at the Dummy Lab, and I have the great privilege of getting involved with opening up my special friend. I haven't seen my dear friend Andy since October 5th of this year, when I made the very hard decision to ship him off for some much needed touch up, repairs, and customizations that we're all going to see here for the first time. I'm surrounded here by family and friends, and we are here and so excited to see what Austin Phillips of Phillips Puppets has done with my dear friend Andy. So I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to cut this bad boy open. This arrived today by the wonderful people of the UPS
and they didn't lose the package. And they delivered on time. Guess you just have to know somebody who in the family. All right. Well, good night. He's got like 5 layers of tape on this thing, which is good. But you wouldn't believe the fragile arrows up. Guess how it was delivered? That's how it was delivered. So, boy, oh boy, yeah, I can rip it with brute force. Oh yeah, lots of bubble wrap. Lots of bubble wrap indeed. Okay. Now, you can't see it. Maybe you can hear it because it is close to my chest, but my heart is racing right now because I do not know how this is going to look. I know it's going to be great. Oh, check this out. We got 2 of them. Check this out. Little business card. All right. Very nice. 2. You guys have 1, 2. All right. Now, it is December the 18th. So I'm getting Christmas early this year. See what we're going to open up first. There are 3 items in this box. This looks like a headstock, I think. It is. Should we see the head first or is the head last? Last. Yeah. Huh? Oh, yeah. Here at the Dummy Labs, we've always got room for more cases and heads and bodies and all kinds of stuff. And more and more and more. So we'll get the easy one out of the way first. Here is body number 1. This is your run-of-the-mill Austin Phillips 3T body. Hey, it's got auto kickers on it. Let's get these hands off. Now, what Austin was telling me is that what he tried to do for both of these is he actually color matched to Andy's tone. So he's got a standard paint that he does for his hands, but he did a custom paint match for him. So I'm really excited about that. So we've got a got a little chip in the body, but guess what? You're not going to see that. I'm not doing any ventriloquist in the birthday suit. We'll keep them nice and formal. So we've got a nice body here. All right. We'll have him sit over here, but great. Just great walk around size. It's got a dowel rod insert, so you can sit here and control his hands. Great body. But I wanted to have this as a backup for when I travel or if I need to go in a hurry. But here is the piece de la resistance. This is I'm going to get this big old boy out of the way. This right here is what it's all about. I was inspired by another member of the family. Maybe you've seen him. But I wanted Andy to have old style Lovett controls of hand, feet, handshakers, shoulder shrug, the whole 9 yards. I am excited. I'm actually, first impression, that is incredibly light. That weighs nothing. Wow. I am impressed. That's impressive. Wow. Let's do a quick size comparison before we get to the main attraction. I just want to see, are they the same size? Are they? Just about? Just a little taller. But not as big as I don't think is the Theo size. So I'll do a quick little demonstration because this will be the first for me. But
So how it's designed, which I'm so excited to try this. So when you have your hand on the head stick, all I can do is just take my pinky, wrap it around that string. Look at that. That is huge motion. It actually has its own bounce. So when I pull really hard, it comes up and then it comes back down to there. So that is awesome. And then also, if I don't want to use my pinky, I can actually use my thumb all the way over here and do it as well. It's a little bit harder. It's a little bit harder to do it from the thumb because you're actually having to use two wires. But the other reason for the thumb would be for this. That is so intuitive. See, Austin engineers things for ventriloquists, for performers. So he thinks of, oh yeah. So that's great. Now we're gonna see how did these go? Oh wow.
You don't even need Chat GTP to have your dummy kick his leg.
Oh my goodness. And so he has the stuffing here extra so it's easier to just, there it is. Now, does it go both ways? I don't think it does. I think we just kind of, it definitely does. It definitely does. You can do, that's so incredibly light. I cannot believe how light that is. That's so, when you get, it's like a dog when you scratch him in just the right spot. All right. So here is his new home where his body will sit. But wait a second, we're missing the last piece. All right, so now we have the head ready to be revealed for all to see. But I'll give you a quick little history of what I had him do. So Andy had a few cracks in his neck. You have to understand he's a Chuck Jackson figure, which we've been educated by Austin when Austin took his head apart and removed his wig. The emblem of the mayor's studio is in there, but Chuck Jackson's initials and his logo is also with inside the skull. So we have uncovered that this, in fact, is not a Lubbock figure, which I had believed to be, but actually a Chuck Jackson working out of the mayor's studio. So he, I can see him through the green. All right. So I'll look at him this way. We'll turn around. Oh, wow. Now he looks so great. Now, obviously through shipping, his hair is, we're gonna scruff that up, buddy. You look into 70s bowl haircut for me. Yeah. There it is. Oh my word. Oh my word. I waited a long time to see that. You can wait longer. Okay, all right. So here we go. Y'all ready?
Bring it on.
Look at that. Look at that. Why is everybody staring at me? Because you got no body. Put me back in the body right now. Okay, all right. Oh, got a new little headlock. All right. So let's see how easy this goes in the body. Oh, like butter. Let's get that headlock in place. Oh, like butter. Hey, what's up? You gonna put me some clothes on? I'm embarrassed. All right, look, yeah, you're gonna be fine. Okay, if you say so. Hey, check out what I can do. Hey. You gotta grab the right one. Do it right. All right. There we go. Hey. You gotta look over here. Or I can say something like, gotta get my hand right there. Gotta get it prepped up before I actually say it. Hello, boys and girls. Hello. I'll work on that, but a lot smoother, isn't it? A lot smoother. Much smoother than not moving. Am I right? So you gotta really push that forward. I gotta be quiet. Oh, I gotta sit him close to an edge. That is going to, some years of use is going to eat that alive. So let's sit you. Does it drag all the way down to his side? Okay, it does. So if he sits on my knee, it would probably be easier. Lovely. So I've got to learn how to get him back up here
and let it down slowly. Slowly. He kind of touched up some of the controls too. Those eyes are a lot smoother.
Like you repainted the eyelids.
Hmm?
Like you repainted the eyelids.
I no to me it looks just about the same, but he definitely because I could tell it where it was worn out. I mean it looks like it's never been painted before. It's completely matched. That's oh my goodness. It's amazing. And what I would like to do, what we'll show, I'm going to show a side by side comparison when he's dressed. This look in his hair is it's a night and day difference. I was going back and looking at old photos and looking how he looked, and I am completely shocked. Yeah, we get it. I was ugly, now I'm handsome. Now let you want to try the let's try the headstock with the leg movement. See how difficult that's going to be. Go for it. So it's about it's pretty close to the same distance as, believe it or not, as like David is, like where the it definitely is, but the same motion where I would be down on the headstock going like this. That's why I really don't try and talk to him. That's why if you do the head thing, it's like make sure boys and girls are sitting up straight, feet on the floor, hands on the lap, no talking. I said feet on the floor. Okay. I'm 3. You can't run. What? No, you can't. What are you talking about? I can run. You cannot run. What? You cannot run away. Why not? I got lurking legs, lurking hands. I'm the main star. Nope, that would be me. Who are you kidding? All right. Well, I can say emphatically that I am a very, very happy man. And I'm happy to be back. Welcome back to the family, Andy. Yes, welcome back, buddy. Glad to have you. Glad to be here. I guess.
We missed you.
Missed you too. All right. Well, this has been the unboxing, or I should say, really, the return of Andy and all of his wonderful, wonderful features. I know, say the flaws. And we're happy to have him back and all of his fun, fun little treats. Hey, what? I'm going to say something. What? I love you. What did you do? Nothing. Uh huh. Yeah, you're in trouble, aren't you? No, not really. All right. Awesome.